turn it over. James checked in for Channing Frye.
LeBron James.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. The kick out to LeBron. And he gets it to go from the corner. LeBron's got 7 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Patterson, the screen, and Joseph kicks to Patterson. And the rejection by James.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
To the paint, here's Ortega, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Here's Smith. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Ortega in at the point. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the shot is good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Ortega, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
First team foul. Raptors foul. Jordan Hill. That's his second personal foul.
The Raptors making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Back to Lowry. 5 on the clock. And it's Lowry again missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Love. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for
And the first one drops.
Jordan Hill. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Hill. Cleveland leading by 20. Here's prime time. And Hill over to help. Love outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Raptors shooting in this game 45%.
Will be a Raptors timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Right side, Lowry. Pulls up, high post. Here's Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. At the line from your Raptors.
Free throw drops for Hill.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Hill. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Prime time, the pass to Stokes. Smith on the wing. Pass to Little. And again, it's Cleveland.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
One-on-one fast break. Pass to Ortega. And Hill over to help. Little, he's covered by Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ortega. Good work defensively by Lowry.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Simmons, the shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Prime time, the pass to Fry. To the left wing. There's a good screen. Here's Little. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Lowry. Inside. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 22. There's the pass to Ortega. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Lowry. He's guarded by Ortega. Lowry has the open look. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for prime time. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
James, the pass to Ortega. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Lowry with the ball. The dish now to Patterson. He feeds it to Meeks. Back to Patterson. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. And another basket for Toronto.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Here's Ortega. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his 3rd personal
That's good from Ortega.
2 shots.
Hey, you want me to close my eyes on this one too?
He's off on the second. Now Lowry to the inside, and he dunks it down.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Prime time, the pass to LeBron. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
J.R., appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference series. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.